Hi, welcome to Tiki-Gene's place. I'm going to try to post almost every single day until I get my company back together. I lost half of my clients. That doesn't mean I have to give up. These videos will either show me resurging and being successful, or it's going to show me going out of business and dying a slow death when it comes to running my company and probably working at your local Walmart. So without any further ado, I started off this morning having to do just 2 little yards. This is a time of year very hard to get business because the grass isn't growing much, but it is still sunny Southwest Florida. So I'm going to go also to the property management companies in my area, ones that I haven't dealt with, and I'm going to try to see if I can at least get my name in their memory, so that way when they need somebody, at least I can bid, and maybe those new accounts could be me. Alright, let's get back to a little earlier today. See you in a little bit. Hey, good morning, it's Tiki-Gene. Welcome to Tiki-Gene's place. Now, yesterday I uploaded a video about my GoPro missing and losing half of my accounts. Today I gotta clean myself up really good and get to as many property management agencies as I can and try to get some business. At the same time, I promised myself, now that money is low, don't be spending money at gas stations unless if you're buying gas. So no more Diet Cokes. So anyways, I'm at racetrack. I just got myself some Diet Cokes, and let's go mow 2 yards and then try to get some more business. Alright, so we're at the first house of 2 that we're going to knock out, and then I got to get all cleaned up and look pretty so I can go to some property management companies and beg for business. Anyways, not much to do here. It's just all these leaves, I'll blow them out into the front yard and chop them up. Should only be here about 15, maybe 20 minutes. Alright, so reasonably spread out. But look, grass is short. No need for weed whacking. Maybe a little bit. These areas aren't really the best areas, but they are on my route. So I finished that last one. I just did it really quick. There's not really much to do, just chop up those leaves and call it a day. So now I'm on the other side of the tracks, but it's a good side. So this side here is getting our way back towards the bridge, where I have one final one for the day, and we're gonna get the hopes and glory of picking up new business.
Well, you better step up and make a defense of this. And show you the defense, go on the offense. Yeah.
Alright, so this one's usually a bi-weekly. They're trying to rent it out. And it doesn't need mowed. I already knew that. I brought the mower and stuff because I knew I had to chop up the leaves. So But now we're gonna walk around. As you can see, the sign for rental has to go back up. Some palm fronds. We do a walk around. No need to mow this. It's only still 3 inches. Hasn't rained. 60 degrees out. I usually go in here and hand pick weeds if I see them. My edge is still looking good. Alright, so I'm going to pick up this couple things and let's go. See, so like now in the dry season, yard looks good. There's nothing really wrong with it. Just had to pick up some brush. And if you really think about it, see, I'm still invoicing the same amount that I do in the summer, so now I'm making a profit on this yard. And if it needed mowed, I would mow it, and I probably will, maybe in a week or two. But I still show up. I want to get the yards to look decent, so the yards I lost would be the same deal. And then see, now I'd be making profits. So $70 a month, it averages out 15, 20 a cut, sometimes 25 or 30. Like this yard here, if I just showed up with the truck just to pick up the fronds, you know, I'm getting paid $20 to pick up for 5 minutes, maybe blow some leaves year round. So that's the bummer. I'm going to try to get more of that, or maybe not. I don't know. I'll show you a little bit. This is a nice little area. It's called Dean Park. So I'll show you a little bit, and we'll get back to the house to have the second half of the day. Okay, now I'm going to go to these property management places. In my pocket, your typical crap. They've got thousands of guys that probably bug them a lot, but you still have to have your cards. And let's not forget my little dumb flyer things. The dumb flyer things do help, I guess, maybe. We'll see. I'm going to 17 different joints. Right now it's around lunchtime. I cleaned myself up for this Hail Mary attempt to go to 17 different property management companies. Now, they probably get flyers and guys like me coming and going all the time. I'm just taking a risk thinking on, let's see here, November 1st, effectively all 26 accounts through the property management company. I wasn't diversified too much. So all 26 I lost. It's now December 3rd. So bills are starting to come in. I need to make sure this month I can make some of that money back. That way I don't go under. So again, here's these flyers, here's these calling cards, here's me. And I have to sell me as a product compared to the other service companies out there that are doing the same thing. And I gotta make sure that they do give me an opportunity to bid on some properties that I don't lowball just because I need to make bills paid. Because I have to start off right. I have to suffer a little bit if I want to be successful. So here we go. Let's get to it. Alright, I'm standing in front of a place called Wishies. I like this stuff because they have all their own little cars and stuff like that. They really stand out, and they may like my attitude about, you know, wanting to be more like a resort style lawn mowing service, you know. So let's see what happens. Good, wish me luck, or good luck to you for watching. Okay, I had a little bit of the jitters, but this is the place I like the most because it's vacation rentals. So, you know, you can spend more time, charge a little bit more, but actually make a property look decent. And instead of going to the dumps, that I have good properties and I've got dumps. So the lady wasn't just, you know, hand this. She asked me some questions. You know, how many yards do you do now? The typical, how much do you charge? And I said there's a lot of variables, but I rarely go over 90. She asked about weed spray, and I mentioned, you know, when I was younger, I would make the mistakes of just talking to beds. Now I know if it's a paver driveway, a little bit more application, and I don't know. She said that sometimes they always look for separate guys to kind of go out there, so I might get a bid or two out of it, and I could prove myself, get myself in the door. I'm not looking for 25 properties from one company, but also I want my equipment to be top-notch and everything, you know, if I'm going to work for any individual property management. So that means cleaning off the mower a lot. So let's get to the next one. You know, after thinking about it, I just drove past a few of these that I didn't even want to record. They didn't go inside either for these other ones. These little property management companies, and they're like the little dumpy buildings, and that's kind of like the slutty girl in school. Like, everybody goes up to her, and so she probably puts out with whatever she has, but the hot chick never gets asked out. That first place I went to, and that good conversation, you know, it's like that's like the hot chick in school. And you know what, I want to be loyal to that for a day. I'll let them take into mind, you know, that I showed up. They could think about me, and possibly I'll give them a day or two, because it's Christmas time coming up soon here, and a lot of these workers probably already have their yards looking halfway somewhat decent. They're not losing many accounts right now, but now with the vacation rental stuff, you know, that could be, you know, 52 cuts a year and a hedge trim in, making yards look nice. That'd be awesome for some YouTube videos. And, you know, let me give them a day or two, because if I go to these dump ones, I'll get maybe a property here or there, some crappy stuff. Then my mower is always going to be nasty. I'll be going over roof and nails all the time, getting myself back into what I just got out of. So I've already made it. This is now 1 full month with half my accounts. You know, what's a few more weeks? It's Christmas coming up anyways. So I don't know. I have a weird feeling about just hanging on to that one flyer today. Because if I go to a bunch of them and they all start giving me accounts, 1 or 2 out of 17, so I'd be back to the number I want, and then I'd be burning these companies, these other ones, these dumpy places, by saying, oh, you know, I can't do the one that you gave me, or those 2, because I'd really want to do more with the vacation rental one if they start picking up, and then I'd be shooting myself in the foot. So if the vacation rental place, if they do give me stuff, great, but if they don't, and then I get a bunch of other accounts, and then they do, I'm shooting myself in the foot also. So I don't know if I'm saying everything right, but I have a weird feeling that, like, that just that one flyer and chit-chatting, and it seems good, I'll give it a week. That gives me a chance to take a break, you know, and we'll see what happens. And plus, with the vacation rental stuff, you know, there's all the side work. They may, hey, we want to tear out this and this, or plant this tree here. So it can be very lucrative. And again, it's like the hot chicken school. No one ever asks them out. And these dumpy ones, that's probably where I see a lot of these guys with their shitty ass trucks, broken down, working on shitty properties. And here's me with a nicer truck, with a lot of education and how to handle different kind of hedges, palm trees, you name it. And I'm over there doing shitty duplexes too. Nah, I want to do nicer yards like some of them that I have now and some I've had in the past. So, like they say, don't lowball, you know, stick with your price and make sure you make money and the customer also is happy. So, I think we're done for the day. Let's see, I'm gonna upload something tomorrow. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna upload something tomorrow. And I'm gonna do this every single day until my company either fails or succeeds. So, thank you.